Hi, it's Garrett, and I have Janet with me. And we are getting off the ship today in Road Town, Tortola.
Welcome to Tortola.
One of the British Virgin Islands. And if you want to know where they're at, they're just east of the United States Virgin Islands. And we are on the Regal Princess. Look at that, riding. That's pretty regal. And it's about 85. I don't know what percent humidity it is, but it's hot and steamy. And so this is the town of Road Town. Road Town. Now a lot of people, when they come here, they get on another boat and go over to Virgin Gorda to the baths. Look for our video on that. We did that last time we were here. We have never walked through town on this island. Of course, this is only the second time we've been here. Took my hat off so you could see Janet's face. Our plan is to just walk around town here, since we've never walked around this town. We're gonna walk up there to Queen Elizabeth II National Park. And I don't think there's much there, but we're gonna walk to there. We're gonna do a little shopping, just for your pleasure. We're not gonna get our photo taken because they've already closed.
Hello, Mr. Garrett.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Woo!
Our ultimate goal though here is to go to Village Key Marina, or K if you prefer, but go to Village Key Marina where Jimmy Buffett says he wrote the song Cheeseburger in Paradise when he had a cheeseburger there after a rough voyage.
And a pina colada.
And a pina colada. And if you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, well, that might happen today. And there's the giant letters that everyone knows and loves. There's BVI, British Virgin Islands. But remember, this is the island of Tortola. So they call this Tortola Pier Park, gateway to your getaway. There's the ship, and this is your first shopping opportunity. So you don't have to go very far. So there's little stores selling souvenirs on each side. The Coral Studio, Nature's Natural, they're closed. So liquor store, it's closed, I think. Ice cream. And then you're in town. This says it's boardwalk shopping and dining. It says there's an ATM that way, there's restrooms that way, right there. Drinks. I don't think we can go any further that way, but there's a whale. And it's having a whale of a time. We came out of that building and we went and looked at the whale. And what would be a Caribbean port without a Diamonds International, right? Crocs, Body Glam, House of Luxury, Passions. So more shopping for you. This road is blocked on each end with pylons, or whatever you want to call them, poles. So it's safe to walk in the middle. At least today it's safe to walk in the middle, I think. I don't know if this is your thing. They're out on the sides here are little like restaurants along the harbor. There's a harbor over on that side. There's more bathrooms over there. There were some behind us, remember? Restrooms, see the sign? Handy sign. Cyril B. Romney Tortola Pier Park is what this is called. Came from that way. We're gonna walk through here so I can show you what I'm talking about. Boardwalk shopping, dining, cigar and martini bar, the sign says. And so this is it. Under a black flag we shall sail. So you can book tours here. See, these guys are selling tours to the cruise ship passengers. And they have like a uniform shirt, it looks like. They also have little placards that's, you know, say what tour. I bet they don't say how much though, but you can get on this kind of a thing, or a cab or whatever, or you can just walk out the port gates, which is what this is. And there's more shopping outside there. Well, if you have a good eye, you can make out the ship probably. So we walked down between those buildings and down through the tour operators and the tour buses. And we're kind of getting into the town now. So I'm going to guess that's the Ralph T. O'Neill Administration Complex, which is being remodeled. And of course, we wouldn't want to go in there anyway. That looks like a hotel there, though. They got a handy map around here. We just passed that building, and the ferry dock is down at the end of it. So if you want to take a ferry over to Virgin Gorda or something, there's where the cruise ship is. So we're here. We're going to go down to Queen Elizabeth II Park and then go back up to the Botanical Gardens and then stop in Village Key Marina. The port is back there on the right. We've walked about a half a mile since then. This is what I'm going to call the main road. This is the road we're going to take off to the left here to go to Queen Elizabeth II Park. So this is the Crafts Alive Village, and those gentlemen right there offered to take us on a 2-hour taxi tour for $20 each. But we're going to walk today. So you can go up the middle here. A lot of these doors are shut. I don't know if they're going to be open. Go around the outside like a buffalo gal. So there's more shops. And shopkeepers. Here's the end of it. I got ice cold drinks. And we find ourselves at a parking lot in the ocean. Hey, and the Regal Princess. Well, there's the Crafts Alive Village. And like I say, some of the shops are closed today, or closed right now. And that's Janet. And this is Pusser's Company Store and Pub. And if I'm not mistaken, the word Pusser's comes from purser. A ship's purser. It's police headquarters. HQ. And another pier. Ferry services. Well, this is ferry services. But on the map it showed the ferry services as being over there. But maybe this is where it is. It sure looks like it. Top up here, waterfront taxi stand. Oh. Anyway, looks like some little shops and restaurants all along here. Let's detour in through this place. So I would say this is the ferry. In fact, there's the schedule. And I guess that's where you buy the tickets. You could probably check the websites, smithsferry.com, for prices. So here's Nutmeg and Company, and they've got some directional signs here in case you're going to one of those places. And they have Caribbean chocolate and local Christmas ornaments. And a barbershop. That's a papaya tree, but it's not got any papayas on it. Oh, now I can see the ship well. Well, you can kind of see the buildings we passed, and we've walked along this street. There's a sidewalk here again, so we cross back over. There's the ship, and this is the Queen Elizabeth II Park. And it's all fenced in, I hear, except for a gate right there, right where Janet's headed. And if you ever wanted to know where the sidewalk ends, it's right here, this place. Although they have more pavers, but you know, only another course, right? Now you remember, over in the port, you know, right off the ship, there's the giant BVI letters for British Virgin Islands. You can get your picture taken, and there was a few people there taking pictures. But if you walk down to Queen Elizabeth Park, not only can you see these colorful pavers, but they've got a giant letter Tortola sign and nobody around. Oh wait, those people are here. Wait, those people are here. Oh wait,
Janet's here.
we're here. But we're gonna take us a couple Tortola pictures. Who knows? So we've taken a couple of pictures, selfies, with the sign. And let's walk over here. Pergola here. I guess that's what you'd call that. And of course the ship. Everything's so green, right? Well, except the water. Maybe the water's a little green too. It's clear. There's a lot of seaweed floating in it. And there's a path going up through the middle and a bench, if you're interested in benches.
And bathrooms down there.
Looks like bathrooms. I don't guarantee they're unlocked. Nice viewpoint. Flowers. Bandstand. So, Queen Elizabeth II Park. See the big iguana? I want an iguana. Cut him heading off at the pass. Oh. I didn't realize they had those here. The iguana was right back there. And this trail has boards across it when you get out here. And it's a playground, but I guess they don't want you in the playground. Oh, it's a big playground. Please, no animals. This is just kind of grasses growing. And this kind, which I think is different than that kind. Please, no animals. So whoever belongs to that chicken, get it out of here. And let us go on the slide. This tree. Of course, we're still in Queen Elizabeth II Park. It's like a banyan tree. And we're gonna go, well, aside from the fence. And here's where the sidewalk ends on the other end. And a lizard. Not an iguana though. For your pleasure or information, the bathrooms are locked. So, sorry I mentioned bathrooms to you, but they're locked. Oh, old government house. Crossing? Hurry. This is what they meant by footpath to the entrance. So if you're in a wheelchair or something, maybe you want to take the vehicle entrance? I mean, I don't know. I guess you could come up this driveway. I mean, it's pretty steep. And I don't know whether we go around that way or around this way. I do see the cannons though. Entrance around the corner. Ooh, cannons. And they're aimed right for the ship. Oh no. Came up that path. There's the ship. This is the entrance. The sign said $5 US. I think Tortola uses the US dollar as their currency. Yes, they do. That's been verified by experts. Yes, they do. So they have a little gift shop here. Maybe they're free samples.
Doing well, thank you. How are you? I'm well, thank you.
So it was $5 each US, and they gave us a receipt. Can you see through that? Oh no, it's all corroded, huh? They still have these things up. Of course, they have a lot of history, and we're not going to go into it. So there's Tortola, that same island, and that's Road Town. So we're like right here. So you can see the rooms, you just can't walk into them. Brewers Bay. Oh, and these are the murals, huh? The famous Tortola Government House murals. Well, the table's all set, but just for two. Margaret Barwick, wife of the governor, David Barwick, Esquire, in 1982 and 1986. There's the ship. Of course, we just walked by over there. I think it's a dead end. When we were out there, you kind of see the ship through there. And we came back around. There's the dining room. This is the hallway we came down originally. And this is the trophy room. And these are kind of like, I guess they're coat of arms, sort of. But they're kind of like the ports give the ships on their maiden voyage, right? Kind of. Manchester. Hey, Lady Di. Of course, that's the entrance right there. This tour's done. They don't let you go upstairs. They let you go out on the balconies. And they let you look at the little pomegranates. That one looks like it's rotting. So here's some cannons. Probably haven't got much use lately. Some flowers. And yeah, those are water hyacinths, I think. Am I right? The old barracks. Yep.
But this is as far as this goes.
Another cannon. Look at this flower. Flowers. These flowers. Oh. So it's begun to sprinkle. I guess we're in a rainforest. It's a rock path, but boy, it's not very flat. I mean, somebody did a great job because they're rocks. Oh, look at these. With little orange stars.
There's pink ones.
Janet wanted me to walk into this spider web. I don't know if you can see that spider there, to show me the pink flowers.
Just like these.
but I didn't walk into the spider web. You hear it? The camera lightens this up for us, but it's pretty dark where we are right now. I had to take my sunglasses off to see. So it was pouring just a second ago, but when I started the camera, it's just a trickle now. And it's staying in the shade. I mean, in the cupboard. So that's Government House. Like I said, it's a $5 entry fee. For us, there's just not a lot to see in there, but you know, it's interesting. Like Janet said, it's kind of cool. So we turned around and came back down the path we took up, the stairs. So there it is, Old Government House. And there it is, Regal Princess. We're gonna head back into town now. Oh, I think we're gonna get splashed. I just feel it. We're gonna head back into town and try to go up to the Botanical Garden. But it's about a mile up the other way. You can get yourself some jerk barbecue here in a food truck, from a food truck. Oh, I smell it. It smells good. Old Government House was back that way. There's Peebles Hospital. And we're coming up to the ferry terminal. Of course, there's the Regal Princess. We're gonna head back into town and then make a left. Go up that valley. If you wanted to go back to the ship, you would go down that street where those cars are coming out and go to the left. I think more of these shops opened up. Crops Alive Village. If you go right down that street and make a left, that's the dock, the pier, where the ship is. We're going to go up here to this yellow building with the green windows and the red roof and make a left. I think that's Village Key Marina. Lots of colorful buildings in town here, so I'm guessing this is downtown Road Town. The down Road Town. Anyway, across the street right there, hey, there's a cross on that building. It must be a church. And up ahead, I see Janet, and right above her head, I see Village Key, which is where we're headed, Village Key Marina. Commercial dive service with a dog. Wait, is that a goat? It is a goat. Oh no. So there's a couple little shops here. That. Actually, not sure where we're going, but maybe right here. I talked to the waitress. She says this is the place. When Jimmy, well, this is the place where Jimmy Buffett wrote the song Cheeseburger in Paradise. Do you see that? It's paradise, and I guess we're gonna have cheeseburgers. Village Key Marina. So we're right at the edge of the water. So,
And
Janet.
it so happens today is the first day that they opened because it was just the start of their season. So
Yeah.
get it right.
So we were lucky. We were very lucky. Do I feel lucky, Punk? Yes.
You look lucky. Look at that hair.
I look sweaty. Janet says my hair is doing something. Anyway, I've been wearing a hat all day and sweating. So we're gonna order. Oh, you know what? While we're at it, let me show you the menu. I got appetizers. They got burgers. Cheeseburger in Paradise. Look, it's right there. Right there on the menu. So, they don't have pina coladas. Jimmy Buffett said he had pina coladas that day. But we're gonna have a beer because it's a cold beer.
Thank you.
The chair is further down than I thought it would be.
You guys gonna get some?
To Jimmy.
You gotta lean in. Jimmy.
Cheers.
And Daniel. Clink. Ice cold.
Oh, it tastes good.
So we're here at Village Key Marina. You might call it Village K. And we got a little bit of rain. So I'm glad we're not out there. Now the botanical gardens we wanted to go to are right there. But if it's raining like this, we're just going back to the ship. So if you've ever wondered what exactly is a cheeseburger in paradise, it's that. And a Janet in paradise is that. And that's the tray of condiments. Hot pepper sauce. So he mentions Heinz 57, but I don't see that in here. Heinz with 57. It's time for me to eat. Let me turn this way. There we go. It's time for us to eat. So big kosher slice. Mustard be nice. I put mustard on there. Ketchup. Fries. Coleslaw. Village Key. And they've got a little pool here. I'm not sure what the deal on the pool is. They've got a jaguar, a black panther. She said go through the gate. So I don't see a gate either. But we had cheeseburgers in paradise. There is reception, restrooms, showers, and laundry. Oh, I guess it's hotel, condos. I think I see a street. So we're gonna go here because we're headed for the Botanical Garden, which should be like a half a mile up or so. By the way, the cheeseburgers were pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you and say they were the greatest ever.
But if you were stuck on a ship like Jimmy was, when you came here, that cheeseburger would have been paradise.
Yeah, plus it's cheeseburger in paradise. And I guess this is paradise. They're testing their early warning system. No joke. Guy came on and said this is a test, but I didn't get the camera started in time. So we're going back out to the main road, and we're going to go the way of the chicken. For the British Virgin Islands, which is only a test. Did you hear it that time? Hey, tourists. See you in the next port. So Village Key Marina was there. Straight down there is the ship. Like, not a mile, but a little less. I'm not sure what these are. Oh, I guess you rent them out and sell stuff, huh? They're like food trucks that aren't trucks. And those look like potatoes, but they're huge. They're not potatoes. Not sure what they are. T-shirts. You have to be careful around here. Even the sidewalks, you know, they drive on sometimes, right? So, fried chicken and meat pies. And the sidewalk is closed. By the way, you take the hat off. 2 cheeseburgers and 4 beers was $52.90. And then I tipped her in addition to that. So, and like I said before, they use US dollars, so it was $52.90, and they take credit cards. So that's a bit much, but you know, we had to do it. I had to do it. We've been coming up this road, and I keep saying this road because the roads don't have any names. I'll look them up on a map later and put it in the video. But we need to go up this way a little bit. Whoa. and then make a left. And the Botanic Garden is like right on the other side of this yellow building, I think. I'm going to look up what this building is. It almost looks like they don't use it anymore, whatever it is, it was. Maybe it's a big theater or something, right? I mean, that's what it looks like. By the way, the sidewalk here is made of tile, and it's very slippery. Very slippery. So yeah, it's a performance center. So there's the Performing Arts Center. We've been walking up this road. Of course, remember it was pouring rain earlier, so everything is wet and muddy. But this is the Botanical Garden. Right there. I took you right to it. It says entrance is this way. Maybe right there. Joseph Reynolds O'Neill, Botanical Gardens. $3, $1. So there's the price list. $3. Remember, it's US dollars.
If the rain is too hard, all of the pergolas you can get some shelter.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I'm sure it's okay to walk on grass. I wonder what a palm tree looked like inside. Pile of leaves. So there's little offshoots you can go, and lawns, and fountains, and brightly colored buildings, vines. I think it's only a couple acres, so we should be able to see it all in just a few minutes. For them, it's a national park. And it's sprinkling again. So I'm going to get water on my lens. This must be the nursery. Well, I guess we can go this way. A lot of plants, and look at this one. I've never seen anything quite like that. I mean, I have some plants like this at home, but they don't have those pink tips on them. I hear chickens. Well, there's doves. Turtle doves, maybe. Ah, there's chickens. I knew I heard them. Looks like some bamboo, black bamboo. See that? Oh, that's a tree. That's the bamboo. So dark green bamboo. Very shady. Almost cool in here. I noticed foil on a lot of the plants. So maybe to root them so they can replant them. Look at this little vine growing up the tree. Oh, these. Look at these. There's a big one over there, but here I can just move these aside and show you that guy. And these. Got a giant coleus. I think the other thing is ginger. Not Marianne. Little tiny flowers. And a tree house. Let's go up in the tree house now. And if you can see this, these are tree stumps that are cut off. See this one? And that's dirt, so like it uprooted and came this way. And they built the tree house around it. The tree house was up there at the end of that path. We walked down, saw a red bench, and restrooms, and they are unlocked. I checked. So there's paths zigzagging all through this place. You could probably spend about an hour here if you went on them all. But maybe not that long. That was the fountain, or is the fountain we walked past in the beginning. I like these hibiscus that hang down. You know, all mine stand up. Picnic table. Yes, it's starting to rain again. And rain a lot. This should be jasmine. But I'm not getting any odor. Look at these. Forest flowers. Remember we saw the red version of this. Deep red. There's orange, yellow. Now I smell flowers. Or Janet. And we're into a clearing. Plants all around, and of course, chickens. Chickens, chickens, chickens. You know, they're good eating. The lawn is very wet. It's actually sprinkling just a little bit. Keeps coming and going. Janet wants to know if I said the water's very wet. If I did, I meant the lawn. But I think I said the lawn.
I think you said the water's there.
Well, anyway, so see, there's the red version that we saw earlier. I call that red anyway. I think it's raining a lot more than it was. And we're going to head back to the ship now. There's the gate where we came in. So there's the Joseph Reynold O'Neill Botanical Gardens. It's raining a little harder now. I just wanted to show you, those are papayas growing on the papaya tree. See that? As rain gets on the lens. So that's the Performing Arts Center. And that's Elmore Stout High School. Of course, we don't know Elmore Stout. And this is the International Tax Collector or whatever. And Supreme Court of the Virgin Islands. And another food truck. Although I'm thinking that stays there all the time. So we should be able to go down this street almost all the way to the ship. There's the fire station. And here's the CCT. And they have a lot of distinctively they have a lot of distinctively colored cars. Wow, what a tongue twister. So I found it, and it looks like it's a shoe store or a clothes store or whatever. See that in there? So a department store. So if you need a map, there's one right here. That's Botanical Garden. We're there. The Castro Street. The ship is here. So we're just going to come down, boom. Queen Elizabeth, we went there also, remember? Old Government House, Road Town Ferry Dock, Craft Alive. If you don't want to get a burger at Village Key, there's always burgers and crepes and Royal cell phones. But this should take us around to the ship. Goodfellas, hers and mine. Hey, tours. Government building that's being remodeled, refurbished, something. And there's the ship. You can see Movies Under the Stars lit up. And Just Kidding. That's the name of that place. Well, we are back at the port. Tortola Pier Park. and plenty of shopping and a ship. Cut, shave, and chill. Right that way. Best cuts. We didn't walk on this side of the store, so just giving you a little taste of it. Car rentals. There were several car rental agencies. Several restaurants too. And bars. And these little tour buses. Look, there's tons of them. The spirit, tobacco, spirits, and perfume. The big three, as people call them. All for $35. So a lot of these stores were not open when we came up this street this morning. It's about, now it's 3:15. So we've been walking around for 3.5 hours or so. But now we're back to the ship. So at that gate, they check your cruise card or your medallion, depending on what kind of cruise line you're on. And this, of course, is the Regal Princess, our ship, the only ship in town today. They only have room for 2, although I guess they could drop anchor out there in the bay and tender in. I don't know. Like I said, I've only been here one time before, and the time before there was another ship here, but we got on a boat, I want to say like right here, but it doesn't look like it's possible. So wherever, we got on a boat and went over to another island, to the Baths on Virgin Gorda. So we're in front of the Regal Princess, which means we're getting back on board, and that will end our day. I crossed the red line. Okay. Is this okay? Okay.
We got scolded.
That ends our day in Tortola, Road Town, Tortola. Wait. Take a look around at Road Town. All right. Janet wanted to say something.
We went to the Queen Elizabeth II Park, and we went to the old government house and did the tour there, and the Botanical Gardens. And we went to, I don't remember the name of it.
Village Key Marina.
Key Marina.
And had a cheeseburger in paradise, just like Jimmy.
Had a great time.
Anyway, so I'm Garrett.
And I'm Janet, and we'll see you in the next port. Bye.
Bye.